This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. CAC chess champion Nathan Smith made an appearance in the House of Assembly this morning. Last month, 8-year-old Nathan proved to be the best regional chess player in his age group, and Sports Minister Dr. Daniel Johnson called that no small feat.
Given all of the trials and tribulations that portend to be upon us, I wanted to introduce the country to what I consider, this is what you call a bad man. Yeah, you want to look at a bad man? That's a bad man. You hear me? People keep telling me that we've lost a generation of young people, and I keep telling them, well, I found them. I can keep bringing them so you could see them. Nathan Smith is one of these young people who are setting a pace that I think will change the face of this country. And I saw a picture of this young man all the way down in Costa Rica, only him and one other young lady. She's a Johnson, but I won't say too much about that. And only him and this young lady going at it. And Nathan Smith against hundreds and hundreds of other young people trained in this art. I mean, massive experience, has achieved the highest honor of his class in this sport in the world.
Now, on the heels of Nathan's big win, the sports minister is hoping that we can mold more youngsters to follow in a similar path.
People often pick up a gun or a rock or a knife because they don't think. And in mind sports, you got to think, because if you get it wrong, the consequences are immediate. And I'm very proud to say today, along with the Minister of Education, that chess and other mind sports, including Awari, Dr. Sands will be very proud, will be introduced to schools all across the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, the full 164 schools this year.
From the college hardwood last night, the Houston Cougars came back from a 16-point halftime deficit only to lose 61-60 to the Cincinnati Bearcats. Dan Radnolds finishing up with 9 points and 6 rebounds. Mikael McLean, he added 2 points and 2 boards. Still on news from the hardwood, after being released from Netanya in the Israeli League, Bennett Davis Jr. is now in Croatia playing for Zadar in the Adriatic League. The deal was signed with an option by which the contract may be terminated after a month. Now, Davis played his first game for Zadar over the weekend. He finished up with 11 points and 2 rebounds in a 64-57 loss. Zadar takes back to the court again on Saturday. Last night, we heard from the minister responsible for regattas, the Honorable V. Alfred Gray, on what his ministry plans to do in order to preserve the art of boat building in the Bahamas. It's the minister's hope that those already involved in the field step up and be willing to pass their knowledge on to the next generation. The minister alluded to the fact that the small stipend they will be awarded may not be gracious for all, but he said at the end of the day, it's not all about the money.
Because of this important art, there's got to be somebody in our country who is willing, not all for about money, but to share whatever they can with those who are coming up, as it were, so that the art of sailing, boat building, will never die. And that is what has distinguished King Eric Gibson from many of the sailors in our country today. King Eric shared his knowledge with those who sought to find him without money and without price.
Now, it should go without saying that Leslie Buzzy Roll is one of the better boat builders alive today. In fact, Buzzy has already started prepping the next generation down in Exuma through boat building and sailing. And according to Exuma MP Anthony Moss, that just adds to his legacy.
Leslie Roll has been around for a very long time. He has contributed, and I've watched him over the last 12 years as he would have grown. And in going to other regattas with Buzzy Roll, I've seen him made an effort. And I want to say to every regatta that Buzzy goes to, there are sailors like the likes of Raleigh Gray and others who want to compete to beat Leslie Buzzy Roll and the Bull Reg, and also the Lady Sonia.
Following the holiday break, the Valley 8-Ball Association continued to play on Monday night. The Chesapeake Bad Boys, they took down the Magnificent 7, 121-116. Club 30, they got past the Hollywood Destroyers, 112-111. The Q Club Shockers, they won over the Chesapeake Bowlers, 114-94. The Sneaky Hustlers, they lost to the Eliminators, 131-86. Club 30 Assassins, they went down to the Arnett Sporting Lounge Big Sticks, 132-89. While the Arnett Stingers, they took care of the Broken Arrow Spartans, 130-100. And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned, there's more to come after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.